many of my beautiful black people.
Yo, what's going on? Yo, what mode you going to play? I'm playing college football playoffs.
The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
I love when offenses are stubborn and they run the football. That's a really good thing. Those are body blows that sometimes throughout a game can lead up. But the offensive line, they got to pave a little bit better room. Like, there needs to be a little bit more room so this guy can break free and get in the open field, try to make a play. Now it's 3rd and 6, so now probably a passing situation.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Saying from the gun on 3rd
Oh,
down.
come on. Get out of here.
Revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's
I don't know.
incomplete.
I don't know. I
Hardest
just
thing to
jumped
do in
straight into the
football
game.
is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Saying to throw for it on 4th.
Come on.
And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
So I wanted to play this. This had just came out.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Pick up of 8, it's now
This
2nd and
27.
2.
Yeah, this 27, my man.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages.
Looks
It's
pretty
usually
similar,
pretty good
yeah.
on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Back to the ground with the running back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a 1st.
As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. Throwing Manning. Has it.
Well,
He'll
the
be
pass.
stopped just short of
So
the
just
end
come
zone, but they'll
hang
have it
out.
1st
Actually,
and
can't even
goal.
tell you that.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver
Okay.
line
I
up
had to
in
look,
different
my man.
spots
What's the
all
message
over the
to say?
field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know
Oh, you
he's
just
a
got
big part of
fouled?
this
Okay.
offense's success.
With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Good
Just
shit.
hammer it with this running
I
back
appreciate
again.
that,
He noses his way into the end zone.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early
I
in
haven't
the
got
drive,
that far
you can
yet.
turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
So I don't know if the
8-yard
stadium
pickup
calls for
on
that.
first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He'll run it again. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some.
He'll take a deep shot here.
Let's
Makes a deep
go.
grab. And this defense is headed gets it down to the 27.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Here's Julian saying to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a
Yo,
long
Jay,
game.
what's
But
going
it just
on?
keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to
Appreciate the
start
likes.
bringing a lot of pressure.
Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to power their way ahead. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd.
Yo, appreciate that, Jay.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And this defense has had an elite first half. Kept them off the scoreboard. They put a drive together right before the half. Talk about some momentum. Hold them to a field goal here on this 3rd down. Don't let them get a touchdown. They've played so well this first half.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun on 3rd
You
down,
shitting me.
say it. And it's picked
Come
off at the
on.
goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He's knocked down, but
Appreciate
what
all
a
the
way
likes.
to come up with the interception. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again.
Got him.
They'll knock
Let's
him
go.
down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll give it to Brown. That's a way to get some breathing room.
I
He's
have to
got
see how
5
I
out
have
to
to
the
practice on how
9-yard line.
to change my
Love
line.
to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Bring in the heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, after
Yeah,
giving
need
up
that
that
ball back.
touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been set.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the right.
Oh, he dropped it. Let's
And
go.
they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Got it back on 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
And he's in. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Looking for the tie with the extra
What
point.
happened?
Oh, and he missed it, and they missed their chance to lock it up. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam,
What?
2 plays and into the end zone. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Brown.
Oh, that's a fumble.
He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Well, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Some misdirection with the counter. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end.
Oh,
hoping
where did that
to
come
create negative
from?
plays and takeaways.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. To throw, Manning. Here's the pressure.
Oh, you got to hit that, big man. Come on.
He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean.
There he goes.
Make his
They'll move
ass
the chains.
fumble.
Good
Come on.
execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the 1st down.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Here's Manning to throw. Fires to the
Let's
wide
go.
out.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout.
Wow, I caught it.
Smith sprinting away. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
See it. Here's a heat. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can.
Touchdown! Let's go!
And that is exactly what this offense needed to have happen. They had to come up with a big drive with a big touchdown here at the end of the quarter. That's going to help their confidence. They've now got the lead heading into halftime.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. He's looking to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half.
What is this?
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
I just wanted to make sure I was
So the
seeing that
decision
right.
has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Motion from the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll give it to Brown. There's a crease. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. And they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pulls it in.
Oh, he
It's
held on to
Townsend.
that.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. They get to him as
What?
he throws.
Bullshit.
He's got it. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, we know this guy is special. And
That was
because of
trash.
that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered,
Let's go.
man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation, goal line, third down, touchdown.
Manning. Middle of the field, Coleman's got
Why
it.
would you run behind him?
Headed to the end
That
zone.
was a terrible angle. This game is shitty. Terrible angle. Why, man? Why would you have this angle like that?
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right
Why the
angles.
fuck would you-
And
why
he
the
does
fuck
the
would you-
rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Trying to push the lead to a field goal with his two-point conversion attempt. To the air, it's Manning. He gets in there for the two-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And he's going to bring this one out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. He'll try to do it himself. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on first down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another first down now. They've got the defense on their heels.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
It's 3rd and 5. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Say it. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Fourth down, say it. Moves away as he feels pressure. The throw.
Let's
He's done
go.
just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, guys.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Let's go.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. On the ground, it's Jackson. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Sayin on the play action. Finds his man. It's Jackson.
Let's
Really
go.
confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running inside, it's West. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down.
Let's go.
They go on top here in the 4th. The Buckeyes with an answer.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th.
You're shitting me.
That'll elevate some sideline blood pressures. You just took the lead, and now you're giving away field position by kicking it out of bounds. As Holly mentioned earlier, this crowd trying to give its defense some energy in a clutch spot. Arch is going to throw for it.
Oh, he almost walked off with that.
Play getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Oh, good block.
It's Smothers. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive game, making your situation really good on the next game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff for Brown.
Let's
That
go.
is a big win for this defense.
Let's
They were
go.
right there as soon as he got the ball.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Makes the grab on the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back.
Oh, you got to walk off with that.
Puts the ball out in front so he can
You have
catch
to
it,
walk
get
off with
upfield,
that.
and make some extra yards after the catch.
Well,
That
I know
was
it
to the
hasn't been a
crib.
tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
A give to Brown. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
3rd down from the gun, Manning. Right on the money.
Oh, that's a
Just
catch.
across the 20 with a first down at the
Trash
19.
bag.
That's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, they're in
Trash
zone
bag.
coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The option look. Now the pitch. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Arch Madness. Fires to the middle. Looking for the goal line.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Here's Brown. Touchdown Longhorns! And they've got the lead in the final minute. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here.
I should play Madden. Why, this is brand new. Yeah, this is brand new.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Oh yeah, I just bought this, so I wanna experience it myself too.
Quarterback may change this route. Here's Sayin to throw. He's taking a deep shot.
Get out of here.
Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage.
Get
He
out
managed
of
a few
here.
yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
BS.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together, but man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to the well. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Simon. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Arch to throw. Hauls it in. Finds a crease at the 20. And that is how we will wrap this one up.
GG's.
What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. #1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent. And this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay,
I got to figure out how to
maybe we're
control
not
my
as good as
line.
we thought we were. Just because we were #1, that doesn't mean.
All right, let me see how I can control my line. All right, let's run some mini games. No, I want to do defense.
Ready, ready. Black 18. Black 18. Hut, 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 hut.
Mm.
Down. Ready. Red 50. Hut, hut. Down. Ready. Blue 85. Hut, hut. Ready. Blue 22. Hut, hut. Down. Ready. Red. Hut. Ready. Blue 30. Red 20. Hut.
That was my fault, team.
Go. Ready. Black. Hut, hut. Ready, ready. White 80. White. Hut, 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 hut. Down. Ready. Fight. Hut, hut. Now. Ready. Red 80. Set hut.
All right.
Down, ready. Black 88. Black 88.
Mm. Mm. Hello?
Ready. One. Go, go. Ready, ready. Ready, go. Now, ready. Blue, dirty blue. Jack, check. Go, ready. Let's go, go. Ready. Black 88. White 80, go. go! Down, ready! Where did he go? Down, ready! Red 54, red 54! Ready! One, ready, go! Here we go, ready! Go, go! Go, ready! Ready, go! Ready! Go, go! Ready, ready! Where did he go? Down, ready! Ready, go! Down, ready! Throw! Ready! Wide, 3, wide, 3, go, go! Here we go, ready? Let's go, go! Yeah, ready! Blue, 30, blue! 30! Ready! Red 18, red 18! Where did he go? Where did he go? Ready, ready! Black 88, black 88! Let it go! Down, ready! Red 80! Red 80! Ready. Red 54, red 54.
All right. No more Browns. I'm trying to figure out how's this D-line shit work.
Hey, move. Go, go.
So I don't know how this shit
Here
works.
we go. Ready. 180. 180. Chip. 180, go.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Go, ready. Blue 22. Blue 22.
I don't know what this does. I legit don't know what this fucking does. So I can't control my line. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know what this does. Damn, that was quick. Hello? Damn, that was quick. She didn't answer.
Ready. Flag 14. Flag 14. Hey, move. Go. Ready, ready. Blue 84. I'm ready. Wide 53. Wide 53. Jet. Go, go.
Right, right.
Go. Ready. Black 18. Black 18.
Right.
Hey, move. Why did he go? Ready. Blue 30. Blue 30. Shift. Ready, go. Here we go. Ready. Ready. Jet. Go, go. Yeah, ready. Black. Hey, move.
Right. Yeah, let's just. Well, that was the original plan anyway. Was just to wait it out to 8, and then we was gonna go from there. That was the original plan because you said we sent it, they sent it back, we countered originally from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. So that was the original plan anyway. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we just that's why I like calling. Like, let's see who what's what, and for her to be a good friend of the client and go, hey, she's being difficult. Like, that's an honest friend saying, hey, my client is. My friend is being difficult. Hey, the clock stopped. Yeah, back on the grind. But and then but also it's that one that's opening up the 4th as well. So we can that's a day or two. And we can. It's not the 4th. I'm sorry. That one's opening up the 5th, I think. Was it the 7th? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So it's been in the 50s, but then, like I said, from the message. Oh man, oh man. I can't get my fucking. I want my line to. How do I change what my line does? Like, I don't know what this means. Like, this bitch don't come with instructions or shit. What the fuck does this mean? Like, I don't know what the fuck this means. So is it all in the out of right bumper now? It is. So, all right, let's see how this works. So that just moves that. So what does this do? Left, what, like, now I'm gonna have to Google some shit. Like, what the fuck is this? Left stick. Like, it's not telling me. No, this shit over here, okay. But that's just the only reason it's doing that is because it's closing it out. Like, there's nothing. What the fuck's this do? How do I fucking select this? It's not letting me. What the fuck does this do? There it goes. There it goes. That's terrible. There we go. That's what I've been trying to do. Why the fuck did it change it? So what the fuck's this then? Okay. Alright, okay. I'm already kind of tired of this shit. Alright, let's go back in here. I done fucking lost already.
Welcome to Road to Glory. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick. First, you need to choose the starting point for your journey. Are you a five-star recruit carrying the pressure to live up to big expectations, or are you an underdog fighting to make a name for yourself?
Alright. Oh, let me get my dog in the house. What she got?
An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. Anytime the Big Ten takes on the SEC, it is more than just about this game. It is about bragging rights and who is the most dominant conference. We'll find out today, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Buckeyes ready to kick it away first.
What's up with that now?
And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. That's caught. It's Watkins. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage.
Maybe some room here. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down and then down to the 42.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him, the offense goes through him. You gotta love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer
Turning it on. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Deep shot for the end zone.
Get out of here.
Touchdown, LSU.
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism. And you saw it right there,
That was
David.
a tight end.
Able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him, if you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
And the point after is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Right back to the well. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Leaves it with the running back. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground with the
Where'd you go, number 6 and 7? You're shitting me.
Cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Making side adjustments here. From the gun on 3rd down, say it. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Say it. Under fire.
What?
Nice
What
grab
kind
and
of
track.
screen was that?
And he never had
Come
a chance. As soon as he
on.
caught it, the defense was right there. Running a screen on an early down, you might think you'd really catch them trying to be aggressive in a pass rush or something, but the defense had the answer that time.
Yeah, and the offense has to do a better job selling that. A lot of times when you run a screen, I need to buy time, right? I need to give that pass rush the ability to rush up the field, sneak a little bit behind them, and then dump it off. They might have rushed that a little bit on that play.
Come
The
on.
officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Now here's Say It. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. And the defense drags him down. The Buckeyes in the hurry up. Again, it's Say It. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the 1st down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. They'll run it. It's Jackson.
Come
They get
on.
him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions.
Oh, you got to double
and not
tap.
shooting yourselves in the
Not
foot.
just let it
no
go.
penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. LSU will into the playbook here on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point,
Good
they
stop.
don't know what's coming at them. They have problems stopping everything.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Here comes the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
What?
Look, Ma, one hand. Really
Huh?
good job.
That is trash bag.
Get it out to the 39.
Oh, that's trash bag, bro.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to
Trash
look for the
bag.
tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
To the air. It's Levitt.
What a grab.
Layout and catch.
What a
I love those guys.
Come
that are
on.
willing to put the
What a
line. He
grab.
does it right here, man. Just lays out.
Wowzers.
That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And a
What a
nice solid
grab.
pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive
Oh,
ends
you
up
shitting me.
Snags it, and there's running room.
You shitting me. He got busy. Look how fast he was. You fucking shitting me.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on
Trash.
top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass.
Wow, he got busy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for room. It's Jackson.
There's a flag.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call
Offside.
is.
Let's go.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. The run to the right. Maybe a crease. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough.
Oh, was
All
out
the
of bounds.
blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Throw it, say it. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one.
And the Buckeyes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. They'll run him behind the big guys on the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. The throw to the outside is complete.
Let's go.
He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Tight end now in motion. From the red zone, it's Jackson.
Oh, you're
shitting
shitting
me.
me.
5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He works his way all the way
Gators,
down
boy.
to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. A big stop from this defense as they force a 4th down, and a decision coming right now. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. On the move.
Oh.
The end zone. Touchdown. Buckeyes.
Let's go.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to pass. It's Levin. And the Heat gets there.
Oh.
And they get him down at the 14-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Running inside. It's Berry. Moving past the 25. Nice pickup on that one. Makes up for some of the lost yardage, but they are still facing a 3rd down here late in the half. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gonna take a shot.
What?
All the way. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback in these situations. You drop so many guys back deep, but as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can into the ground. The defense has to do a better job, but the offense makes the big play, gets the huge.
That was
And
terrible.
with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something
they
established.
getting
They don't have
yards?
to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Rides to the back. Got a little grass. Bulldozes his way through.
Let's go.
He's at the 40.
Let's go.
Past the 20. Slippery slide.
Let's go.
From the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line and pick up of 6.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Throws to the wideout.
Let's go.
Picked off.
Into the house.
Set him up. Got room on the return.
To the house.
Back to the house.
And that is a critical
To the
error
house.
by the
Let's
quarterback
go.
at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. But now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
The run inside. It's Berry. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Now on second down. Now the play fake. Fires to the right.
Good D.
That pass is incomplete.
Let's go. Good D.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Levitt.
Let's
And
go.
that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Big time makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're dealing with a second and long. Handoff, Caden Durham. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Was ass.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Under fire.
Let's go.
He sacked this defense all over him. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get them on the ground like they did right here.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Nice job by the defense.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's not afraid to go deep.
Let's go.
Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
On the run, it's Jackson. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll keep it on the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
There's a little room there.
Let's go.
And that hurts on defense. Giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a 1-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
Play fake, Julian Sayin. The sweet feet buy a little time. Rolling right and going deep. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got to make a
Let's
play.
go.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And that, what does he do when he rolls out? It gives his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds.
Got some room.
Let's go.
Take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeye.
You got them
A lot
quiet.
of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the
Let's
fourth
go.
quarter. Everything going in their direction.
35. LSU 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Dumps it
Stop.
off in the flats. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll mark him
that
out of
tight end
bounds at
mean.
about the 29-yard line. They
Whoever this
absolutely
tight end
had
is,
to
he
have
mean.
that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right.
Whoa, wow.
Defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And they're attacking the middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going. But once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides.
What
And it's hard for
happened
people to keep
there?
up with him. Really
What
nice job
happened?
getting
He dropped it.
play by the
Oh, he dropped
Through his
it.
hands and incomplete.
Oh, he
makes that
dropped
catch every
it.
time it's second down.
You know, I feel for this offense.
Oh,
If they're gonna
he
get back in the game,
dropped
I don't know if
it.
they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
This time he's got it.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the
he had
football.
dropped
That's why the ball's
it.
coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Devastated.
Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? What a job to lay out and make the catch. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. The play action fake. He's got him still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that would happen coming into this football game. I didn't think we'd get in the fourth quarter and just call his name. This offense, man, he is a big play, dynamic weapon. They got to continue to get him the ball more because he can make enormous plays for your offense.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1 yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run,
need a
and this
double
defense
tight
was
end.
ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Let's
Brought down
go.
short of the end zone, and that'll bring up third and goal.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1 yard line. So offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Trying to get
Oh,
it done
good
with the
pop.
run here on third and
Good
goal.
blitz.
Knocked
Good
down in the
blitz.
backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length.
That's
Into the
my
end
fault.
zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The clock is just inside, 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over. Hard running there. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on.
There's some room. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Send the tight end in motion. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. Got it. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Saying, into the end zone.
Oh,
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Touchdown.
This could change things.
Touchdown.
They lose the ball in the end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it.
Hey, that's not how you draw it up, but how about the offense and the awareness? You see the ball out, forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take it to the house. The OC, great call on that one, buddy, because it worked to perfection.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now that I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're
let's go. GG's. I think I'm gonna go get something to eat, chat. Appreciate everybody. It's not bad. It's not bad. Something to hold you over until. GG's.